if there's any point to this video, it's to test things in excess, okay? And this is definitely considered excessive. But I am determined to spook this Reaper and make him run off the cliff like a little tentacle crybaby, okay? It's gonna happen. Just wait for my skeleton army to get its crap together. There we go, okay? One of you, for the love of God, just poke him. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta poke him. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, I want to try something a little different. Now, I've been playing through the new campaign over the last few videos, and that's been a lot of fun, but I want to take all the new units we've gotten over the last few weeks, like the pirate faction, and the spooky faction, and the raptors, put them in the sandbox, where I don't have any limits, and see just how badly I can break this game. Now, one unit that I know everyone is going to want me to screw around with is the Reaper, right? Because he's one of the most powerful units in the game now, but we still don't fully understand him. Like, as far as I can tell, any unit above a certain threshold of health will get the Scythe Wave, and any unit below a certain threshold of health will get instantly impaled and turned into tentacle decoration. We just don't know where that threshold is, and I'm really curious, would it be somewhere around Raptor? Raptor versus Reaper? That's not gonna get me tongue-tied a whole bunch. Yeah, something like that. Do you think Grim might be able to turn these guys into dino kebabs? Yup, he sure can. I really want to see a mod in this game that turns the Reaper into a Christmas tree that decorates itself with bodies. So if you can impale a raptor, does that mean you can impale a raptor rider? Or the raptor being ridden? I don't know how it's gonna treat multiple units that are really one unit. Okay, we didn't really get any conclusive results there. Everything just kind of exploded. Grim, could you maybe simmer down a little bit? Like, you're at a 9 right now. I need you at like a 4. Raptors don't exactly grow on trees, all right? So I need you to just chill out. Well, try that, see if that makes any difference. Maybe stuff won't instantly be killed. Oh, okay, so it can impale the rider and it can impale the raptor, but it can't impale both at the same time. So they are treated like two individuals. Just so we're all on the same page, that was 23 versus 1, technically 46 versus 1. Like $11,000 spent compared to 2,500. And as far as I could tell, the Reaper never even took damage. So I'm just gonna keep piling on riders until something changes. Something has to change eventually, right? He can't kill all of them. I'm sure eventually they're gonna be able to pile on top of him, and then he won't be able to... Yeah, we need more riders. It's gonna get to the point where either the Reaper dies or my computer dies. I can guarantee my frame rate is gonna die, but 69 Raptor Riders seems unbeatable, right? Nothing can resist 69. I knew that this would hurt. Hurt my frame rate and hurt the Raptor Riders, not so much hurt the Reaper. What? Are you serious? Like, they all pile on top of them and then they just get deleted. I'm not stopping, okay? We're gonna keep going until we prove to the Reaper that raptor riding is a noble profession, and maybe we can convince him to be a Reaper raptor rider? Oh, somebody please. There's so many good mods for the Reaper. It's ingenious, and we're gonna have to watch this in slow motion. It's the only way that this isn't gonna play out on Microsoft PowerPoint. So the initial wave regrets their decisions. They do get close to him. I just don't know if they're really hitting him. It sure doesn't feel like it. Oh my God, that is so cool in slow motion. The tentacles do nothing. It's all the scythe. Every single wave that he releases just kills half a dozen people. Okay, so it only took 100, 200, however you want to classify it. Funny enough, the only other unit that we've gotten this week that seems like borderline unstoppable was the clams. Right, the clam jam is just completely overpowered. They might be able to take down the Reaper. probably not 6v1, but this is kind of a fair fight. As long as he can't sight down all of the clams, then they might be able to stand a chance. Oh, okay. Well, the tentacles got used up at least. He's got a whole bunch of clams on them, and yeah, that didn't quite work out how I expected it to. Oh! You got him! I thought for sure you were gonna get the anime girl treatment like the rest of them. There you go, the clams are still on top, even though that wasn't entirely fair. I'll admit I didn't think the clams could pull it off. As much as I love them, I didn't think it was possible, so I made it 6v1, when in all reality, it should have been 5v1, right? 2,500 versus 2,500, so we'll try a fair fight, except for I'm gonna spread them out a little bit so that they don't all get scythed down at once. I think they can pull it off. You know what? I'm gonna believe in you guys. I'm gonna believe in the clam jam. Come on, you can do it. Just keep them good and preoccupied. I think we did quite a bit of damage there, and then only one death, which means we got some more clams on the way. This is gonna be close. This is gonna come right down to the wire. You better pucker up those buttholes, boys. Those tentacles are coming. No, 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 throw the clam, throw the clam, throw, so close. I think he was just one clam away, but it's just a feeling. How about we try moving on to slightly bigger units? Like, I know technically the Valkyrie isn't that big, it's just a regular unit with wings, but I don't know if the Reaper will be able to pluck them out of the sky. Oh, no, he can. He's actually very good at that. Okay then, we'll just keep ramping things up for you then. How about the Knights, right? They're pretty beefy boys. I wanna say that they're a couple of heads taller than any other unit in the game. You think he'd be able to tentacle through those shields? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. So if you want to beat the Reaper, you can't use quantity, you gotta use quality. You gotta get the big bodies in there right up against him. I mean, it's still not a guaranteed win. That guy just evaporate? What? Oh no, here he is. I thought he just turned into a cloud of smoke, like even his memory was gone. Here's an interesting question for you. Can the Reaper get spooked? Like, if we surround him with skeleton warriors, obviously he's gonna insta-kill a lot of them, but one of them will get through, and if he can get spooked, then can we convince him to run off the edge of the cliff rather than kill the rest of them? I don't know. I get the feeling he might not be able to feel fear. Okay, turns out I was wrong. None of them got in. Need more skeleton warriors, okay? This will work. We're either gonna spook them off the edge of the cliff or bury them in our dead bodies. Either way, this is, oh my God, you have to be kidding me. Are you serious? Okay. I want to say that they hit him there. I'm pretty sure that they did get a couple of pokes in and he didn't get spooked. If there's any point to this video, it's to test things in excess, okay? And this is definitely considered excessive. But I am determined to spook this Reaper and make him run off the cliff like a little tentacle crybaby, okay? It's gonna happen. Just wait for my skeleton army to get its crap together. There we go, okay. One of you, for the love of God, just poke him. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta poke him. I know there's gonna be a tidal wave of bone, okay? It's unavoidable, but please, just contact sword to shawl. It's all I ask. Come on, come on. Oh my God, it's not gonna happen. There's no way to beat this guy with anything under like 650, 700 maybe. Every single small unit just gets reaped. Okay, well, you know what? It was absolutely worth it. I am amazed that my game didn't crash. That is so many parts. And we have found that archers are quite good against the Reaper, and I'm thinking maybe if we have enough firework archers, we can push him off the edge? I've never seen him take flight. I don't think that's possible because he already kinda hovers, but at the very least, we should be able to push him back. Come on. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, how do you like that? I know that wasn't even kind of fair, but it still feels real good. One way or another, someone is getting spooked into a hole today, or so help me God. Skeletons, there's no way you can't spook a king. Okay, he's not that strong, and he's not that brave, so just get in there and give him a good spooking. Why isn't he being spooked? Come on, you're all just kind of carrying him over towards there we go, good. Oh, so close. Oh, I thought he was gonna jump in. No. There's just no winning. Another really unique unit that I've wanted to test out more is the Harpooner, funny enough. Like, he's kinda disappointing, really underwhelming in the campaign. I don't think he serves much purpose in battle, but when it comes to breaking the game, he's got a lot of possibilities. Like, if we surround a large unit with Harpooners and they can all shoot him at the same time, would they just split apart? Like, we've seen some really weird glitches like that before in tabs. The game just doesn't really understand how to handle that kind of thing, so what if he connects to a Da Vinci tank? The Da Vinci tank spins around. Is he just gonna get tossed? I don't really know. Oh, they'll actually stop it from spinning, kind of? Do you see what I mean? Like, the game's not really sure how this is supposed to work. The tank definitely did start spinning up there, right? Yeah, it starts to move, and then as soon as the harpoons hit and they tighten, it stops. So they can hold a unit in place like this, and I'm guessing it's once they release all of their harpoons to fire another one is... Well, oh, these are the guys that got hit by the cannonballs but got back up. Okay, well, fair enough, get your shots in. And they release to fire again, the tank spins up. I was kinda hoping that the tank would be able to tighten the rope and spin them all around. Just chuck them around in the air, but I mean, this is a equally entertaining mess and a half. We could try the harpoon hole versus Snuffy, but I get the feeling he's just gonna die. I get the feeling these harpoons are a lot of damage. Oh no, they actually do chain him down, and then it gets excessive. Oh, Snuffy, I'm sorry. So the harpoons are really powerful against large units. That's interesting. It might make them like giant slayers. I should try against a giant, but Snuffy needs to get his revenge. As we all know, Snuffy has a bit of a cult following, and the only thing stronger than Snuffy is Holy Snuffy. So he will be blessed into invincibility. I don't know why I thought the harpooners would ignore the priests. That did not go according to plan. I mean, he did kind of get to some of them, right? Like, that guy's gonna have a sore bum tomorrow morning. Serves him right. Snuffy just doesn't have enough health to be able to pull this off, so I'm thinking cockeyed ice giant, who's red instead of blue. That's my mistake. He might be able to do it, right? He probably has 2 or 3 times as much health as Snuffy. Okay, well, he definitely does survive more harpoons, but he's not moving anywhere. Oh my God, are you serious? It's just never ending. Guys, come on, he doesn't deserve this. Oh, wow. It just crucified him. I can't imagine the tree giant is gonna fare any better, you know, out here in the ice, but he does look quite a bit more like Jesus, so it should at least be more fitting. It seriously looks like they're trying to pull him apart. Like, they've got him by the hands and the feet, and they're just pulling until he rips in the middle, even though there won't be any rips, just a lot of holes. Technically speaking, the Reaper doesn't actually walk anywhere, right? He floats. So maybe not having his feet on the ground mean the harpoons won't be able to keep him still? I'd be surprised if that was the case, but it seems to be kind of... Nope, he just explodes into a fart cloud of bones. I kind of want to try a similar setup, but with the Candleman. right? Like, instead of harpooners pulling, the candlemen would push, but being pushed from all directions at the same time equally should still result in no movement. So if we put an ice giant right down in the middle again, then are you guys gonna be able to keep him in place, or no, he can fight against it. It's not enough force. He can swim upstream and then punch it right in the tits. Oh, yeah, but we are kind of getting somewhere. Okay, so they can at the very least slow him down. How about a pumpkin catapult? I'm actually kind of afraid of this because the pumpkins have a mind of their own. They bounce around and explode, but where they bounce is anyone's guess. They're gonna bounce off this guy and then back at us. Yup, that's what I was worried about. That's a lot of friendly fire. Could you guys shoot him again? Here we go. It's still really cool to see. Great little effect, a whole bunch of pumpkins in the air, but he does not care in the slightest. It's just like throwing fruit at a person. Aggravating, annoying, a little hurtful, but not damaging, that's for sure. He's just running around in a circle taking care of all of them. Okay, so they managed to whittle him down eventually. Took long enough. The pumpkin catapult would have definitely had a much more entertaining effect against a squishier unit, a more brittle unit, I guess it'd be more accurate. So we're gonna have a nice thick block of skeletons appear, and then hopefully this doesn't crash anything. I'm so far into the recording, I'm really paranoid of pushing things now. If my computer bricks, I'm gonna be so upset. For science, I gotta watch it in slow motion because I really wanna see those bones fly. Where is the bounce gonna go is the question. Are we gonna have a bounce in the middle of the army, or, oh yeah. And then the second bounce? Yeah, that's really satisfying. I love seeing the heads just fly all over the place. So we left 2 divots in their ranks, right? You can see the quite obvious 2 places where they bounced, but everybody in the middle kind of got bounced over. In which case, catapults may be in trouble. Guys, you gotta just reload faster. We should have used cheerleaders. If you cheer for a pumpkin catapult, can you make it semi-automatic? Okay, they've clearly lost, right? They're not gonna pull it together now. They're gonna pumpkin themselves, so we'll try again, but with a little bit more cheering. There's a good chance this is what my computer feels like right now, so just pray that this doesn't break my game. Come on, please just cheer them on to semi-automatic pumpkin tossing. Reload, and then fire again before that one even bounces. Come on, cheer faster. You guys are taking too long to cheer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so they're firing again before the second bounce. Oh my God, there's so many bones. I wish that there was a way to run this at 60 frames per second. It'd be so cool. There's just way too much stuff on screen getting simulated at once. So many little explosions, so many bouncing pumpkins, so many regretful skeletons. We still got some troopers though. They're somehow managing to dodge the volley. It's November 1st, guys. These pumpkins are all getting tossed out. There's so many of them. There's more pumpkins than skeletons. Holy crap. All right, no, just stop. It's not worth it. Just pack it up, go home. Graveyard's calling for you. There we go. Only pumpkins now. But you know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. And I have so much stuff to do in this game that I gotta ask you guys, what do you wanna see next? I still have parts of the campaign to finish. There's still a bunch of workshop stuff that people have created with these new units. I could do another episode screwing around in the sandbox like I did this episode. I could do another arena challenge or finish the arena challenge that I started a long time ago, or a tournament, or I don't know. There's so much tab stuff to do. Leave a like in the video, leave a comment, leave a recommendation, something like that, and I'll return for more tabs soon. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.